The ARC of Fort Bend County would like to welcome you and share our mission to ensure opportunities for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to maximize their quality of life within our community. As a member, you are part of a closely knit group of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, their parents, siblings, dedicated volunteers, professionals, and community leaders who come together to advocate quality of life for all. This video will introduce you to some of the programs, events, and advocacy work we do here at the ARC of Fort Bend County. The ARC of Fort Bend County is a nonprofit organization founded in 1968 by a group of concerned parents, friends, and professionals who wanted to positively affect the lives of their children diagnosed with mental retardation. As those children aged, our mission broadened to include adults as well as children. The dedicated management team at the ARC of Fort Bend County is eager to welcome and assist you with questions you have about our program or to share other community resources that may be available. We look forward to getting to know you. For over 50 years, we have advocated for the special needs of all people with intellectual and developmental disabilities from birth throughout their life. We accomplish this through the programs and events we provide, most of which are not available from any other source in Fort Bend County. We have 5 full-time staff and 1 part-time accounts manager. The program directors manage a variety of programs that support the various stages of life, from the youth, the young adults, to mature adults. Our CEO, Laura Levine, oversees all the programs, engages in community outreach and advocacy, and manages our commercial and residential properties. Our administrative assistant is the glue that holds us all together by managing the office, membership, newsletters, and a host of other tasks. The ARC staff provides information and referral to everyone. If you have a question but don't know where to start, give us a call, and we can brainstorm with you about next steps and how we, or another organization, may be able to assist. The ARC is part of a collaborative for alcohol-free pregnancy, raising awareness and partnering for practice change for healthcare professionals to prevent fetal alcohol spectrum disorders.
1, 2, and 3. Just pull it around.
You may have noticed these local billboards that warn about FASD, or fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. They're in English and Spanish to make the message crystal clear. This campaign is a powerful partnership between Oak Bend Medical Center, the ARC, and Clear Channel.
Wings for All is designed to alleviate some of the stress that people with disabilities and their families experience when traveling by air. The program provides families with the opportunity to participate in the entire airport experience by practicing entering the airport, obtaining boarding passes, going through security, and boarding an airplane. Wings for All also gives airport, airline, TSA professionals, and other personnel the opportunity to observe, interact, and deliver their services in a structured learning environment. In the last year, over 400 families from all over the country have taken part in this event. At the ARC of Fort Bend County, we know that access to free, appropriate public education, or FAPE, is essential to a child's learning and development. This is why we developed the Education Advocacy Program, led by a knowledgeable and experienced special education advocate. The Education Advocate provides special education guidance to parents while teaching them about their child's rights in public school. Members of the ARC of Fort Bend County may schedule a meeting to review their child's individual education plan and develop a strategy as they prepare for their child's next ARD committee meeting. The education advocate may also decide if it would be appropriate to attend an ARD meeting with a parent. The ARC of Fort Bend hosts a monthly parent education and support group throughout the school year. Each meeting features time for parents to share their challenges and successes and learn about community resources. The parents then enjoy a professional presentation on disability-related topics. The ARC of Fort Bend also publishes a number of informative articles, as well as community happenings via emails that include special needs current events, activities, and learning opportunities in and around Fort Bend County. The ARC's youth group invites members to attend family-friendly events and activities throughout the year. The group has enjoyed Skeeter's Baseball, the sensory-friendly performance of Aladdin at the Hobby Center, the Children's Magic Festival, Fort Bend Children's Discovery Center, the Holiday Lights at Constellation Field, and more. We also pass along free or discounted family-friendly event or activity tickets to our members. The ARC of Fort Bend County collaborated with Texana Center, Hope for Three, and Christ Church Sugar Land to develop a quality, reliable monthly respite program for parents of teens with IDD in Fort Bend County. The Teen Tween Social and Parent Night Out is a fun night for teens with IDD and a break for their parents. Teens enjoy basketball, games, crafts, and more in one-to-one or small groups while practicing social skills. Events are limited to 20 teens and 20 volunteers to keep the event sensory-friendly. The program employs behavior technicians from Texana as the on-site professional staff. Volunteers include teen high school students, many of whom work with teens with IDD at their school, and adults with a background check. The Teen Tween Social is held the first Friday of the month from September through June at Christ Church Sugar Land. Our 20-somethings group is for young adults ages 19 to 30 with intellectual and developmental disabilities who are transitioning from high school into the community. Our goal is to create welcoming events for socializing and networking among families experiencing the same transition. We offer 6 to 8 20-somethings events a year, and most activities are free of charge. The 20-somethings members are accompanied to all events by a family member so all can enjoy. The youth group and 20-somethings may attend a couple of events together throughout the year. This helps introduce the older teens to the young adults and their families so they may network and see how others are handling the transition from teen to young adulthood. For example, our youth and 20-somethings groups have enjoyed the Holiday Lights festivities at Constellation Field in Sugar Land. The 20-somethings always have fun. Whether it's a Valentine's or a Hawaiian-themed party, the 20-somethings know how to have a great time. The ARC of Fort Bend County offers Special Olympics to over 100 adult athletes. Special Olympics is a year-round sports program that provides training and athletic competition for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It gives them continuing opportunities to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, and experience joy. The ARC's delegation sponsors 10 sports, including basketball, track and field, soccer, aquatics, bocce, softball, volleyball, bowling, golf, and tennis. The ARC takes dozens of track and field athletes, a head coach, and many volunteers to the Special Olympics Summer Games State Tournament at Morgan's Wonderland in San Antonio. By the end of the weekend, our athletes bring home gold, silver, and bronze medals. One of our talented athletes, Bridget, competes in the running long jump at Summer Games. She won the gold medal. Tank proudly shows off his gold medal in track. Giori won a gold medal in golf at the regional golf competition. Monica won a bronze medal in the Area 22 Gulf Coast Aquatics competition. All of our coaches, volunteers, and athletes have fun and will treasure the experiences of a lifetime. The ARC of Fort Bend County Adult Social Recreation Club is for post-high school adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Social Rec is a club within the ARC participating in fun activities. Our Social Rec members love to attend the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, dances at St. Teresa's Catholic Church, and professional sporting events including Rockets games, Sabercats rugby, and the Harlem Globetrotters. The greater Houston area is rich with opportunity to attend fun events. The ARC has a recreational bowling league designed for post-high school adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The ARC has 2 volunteers who organize a weekly recreational bowling league at Bolero in Stafford every Saturday from Labor Day through Memorial Day. They've been doing this for over 20 years. 45 to 50 bowlers every week bowl 3 games, and the ARC pays for over half of the costs. How does the ARC fund all these essential programs and services? We have 4 main ways: fundraisers, grants, real estate, and donations. First, for our fundraisers, we have 2 annual events. We ask the community to support the Golf Classic and the Best in the West. The Golf Classic is held every June at Weston Lakes Country Club. Our other annual fundraiser is the Best in the West, held every November at the George Ranch Arena in Richmond. This Western dance is one of the social highlights of Fort Bend County every year. Over 1,200 guests come out to socialize with friends and neighbors. We dance to the music of the Triumphs, eat barbecue from the swinging door, and enjoy the largest silent auction in town, along with one of the best live auctions around. Major sponsors include Prosperity Bank, Sprint Waste Services, Johnson Development, Fred and Maybelle Parks Foundation, and the Sugarland Rotary Club. The second of our 4 ways the ARC funds programs is grants. Yearly, federal, corporate, and local grants help fund our expenses. Fort Bend Junior Service League, the Skeeters Foundation, Halliburton Foundation, First Colony Community Services Association, Exchange Club of Sugarland, and the Fort Bend County Community Development Block Grant are a few we receive. The third way the ARC funds essential services is real estate. The ARC owns 17 homes that are leased at below market rates to providers who operate them as supervised group homes for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We also own 2 commercial properties. One of them, at Cypress Point Drive in Missouri City, is leased at below market rate to a provider to operate as a learning center for people with IDD. The fourth and final way we fund essential programs is donations. Each year, the ARC receives donations from many different sources, such as individuals, companies, and foundations. These 4 ways that we fund our essential programs and services all come from people with a common desire to support vital services for those with disabilities. They come from people who support the mission of the ARC. In other words, they come from people just like you.